Hi gang, it is Mrs. Degner. I'm out on the playground now. I'm at school working on packing up the classroom so the custodians can move everything out of the classroom and clean the floors for the fall. And then they move everything back in and the teachers unpack the rooms. That's just something that happens. It is really starting to feel like summer now, isn't it? Woo! It is hot out here. I have our last story for you. It is called Leo, the Late Bloomer by Robert Krause. Pictures by Jose Arrigo. I got this book over 20 years ago. It was a gift from a parent at the end of the year, and he had met Jose Arrigo. You guys, I'm using my phone, so the words are going to be backwards again. But it does say to Mrs. Degner's Little Bloomers, and he drew that picture of Leo. And that was in 1996, way before you guys were born, before Mrs. Degner's kids were born even. Okay, Leo the Late Bloomer by Robert Krause, pictures by my friend Jose Arrigo. How does it look like Leo is feeling? Leo couldn't do anything right. That wouldn't make you feel very good, would it? He couldn't read. He couldn't write. He couldn't draw. Do you guys remember when we started our reading or writing unit with a drawing unit at the beginning of kindergarten? He was a sloppy eater, and he never said a word. He was very, very quiet. He was afraid to speak up. The owl says hoot. The elephant says thump. The snake says hiss. This little bird says pip. The alligator says crunch. And little Leo says nothing. That's okay. He's just not ready yet. What's the matter with Leo? Asked Leo's father. Nothing, said Leo's mother. Leo is just a late bloomer, like a flower blooms. Better late than never, thought Leo's father. So he just might not be ready for those things yet. It'll happen. Every day, Leo's father watched him for signs of blooming. Here's Leo. Here's his father watching him, kind of sneaking through the leaves. But Leo sees him. And every night, Leo's father watched him for signs of blooming. Ooh, getting a little windy out here. Are you sure Leo's a bloomer? Asked Leo's father. In other words, are you sure he's going to get it? Patience, said Leo's mother. A watched bloomer doesn't watch, or doesn't bloom. So Leo's father watched television instead of Leo. You see him here, you guys? Is he really watching television? The snows came. Leo's father wasn't watching, but Leo still wasn't blooming. The trees budded. Oh, springtime, boys and girls. Leo's father wasn't watching, but Leo still wasn't blooming. Then one day, in his own good time, Leo bloomed. Which means, boys and girls, he was reading, he was writing, he was doing all those things he was working on and working on and working on. He could read, he could write, he could draw, he ate neatly. Ooh, that's huge. He also spoke. And it wasn't just one word, it was a whole sentence. And that sentence was, I made it. Congratulations, Leo. Leo, the late bloomer. Boys and girls, we are all different. And that's what makes the world so interesting. It would sure be boring if everybody was exactly the same. But no, we are all different colors. We are all different heights. We are all different weights. We get our teeth at different times. We do things at different times. Okay, Jaden's got some kids in his grade right now that are getting their driver's licenses. But it'll be Christmas time before he gets his. Some of you have lost 8, 10 teeth. Some of you haven't lost any teeth at all yet. Some of you are reading at level, I don't know, D, C. Some of you are reading at level A, B. It doesn't matter, okay? We all learn everything. We all bloom in our own time. Boy, have you all learned a lot this year. Everybody look at where you were at the beginning of the year, what you knew and what you know now. Wow. Everyone's reading has improved. Everyone's writing has improved. Everyone's math has improved. Okay? Everyone's drawing and coloring. Everyone's listening. Everyone's sitting still. Everyone's things they do in PE. Everything's improved. You're doing great. But people get better at things at different times. Okay, so here's what you want to do. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your friends. Okay? Be humble. Humble means don't brag. Don't brag about things that you might be able to do well, because you don't want to make people feel bad if they aren't doing that same thing as well yet. They will. And at the same time, they probably do some things better than you do it. And you'll get there. So just be patient, be humble, no bragging, and just be kind to everybody, you guys. No matter what they look like, no matter what they sound like, no matter what they're working on. Okay? Be patient, be humble, be kind, and you will bloom. And you got new stuff to bloom on. You've all started reading and writing, but you're going to get better and better and better at it. And you're going to do just harder and harder things in reading and writing and math and science and social studies and all that stuff through your school years. And sometimes some kids will get it before you. Sometimes you'll get it before other kids, and that's okay. Keep working, keep doing your best, keep doing what you're supposed to do, and you will bloom when you're supposed to bloom. Okay? Love you guys. Have a wonderful summer. Have fun on the field day activities this afternoon. And I will see you sometime soon.